Okay, so using my Big Shot Fun Flowers die, that's this one here, I've taken the 3 large flowers that's on there, and I've cut these, I've die cut them out using Cherry Cobbler, Real Red and Riding Hood Red, so they're all 3 different reds. Now I have made my own mixture using Cherry Cobbler and some water into a mini mister. Stampin' Up have brought out in the Australian catalogue a new, their own little misters, so hopefully once my order comes in I can get that. Alright, so you need to give these a good coating and a good soaking on both sides. I know it looks like a lot, but what the technique I'm going to show you, you'll just absolutely love. Alright, so now they're all pretty soaked up, and there's also some shimmer paint in that. Okay, now what you want to do is, this technique was taught by my friend Geordie from GBetty138. She did this technique at a canvas class that I did with satin flowers. But what I'm going to do is use this technique with paper flowers. So all I'm doing is, I've just got a utensil measuring cup. I've got the biggest flower, and I'm actually just putting that down center in the middle there of the cup. I'm doing the same with the middle one, the middle flower, and I'm just shoving it in there. You can place it, just push it around a little bit. Might need to do it again, like that. And then again with the 3rd flower. Alright, and just try and get them in the center a little bit. They're definitely soft because they're wet, and it's definitely pliable. Alright, so taking that away, what you then need to do is grab your heat gun, and you need to blast it with your heat gun until it's all dry, and it starts to get brittle and curl a little bit, and you'll be able to see that. So what I'll do is I'll zoom it in so you can see just how it will work. So it is pretty much heat set it to a curl like that on the flower. So all I've done is, with this other flower I've used Riding Hood Red and Real Red, is that I've just put a vintage brad in the middle using my paper piercer to keep it all together. Centering it in the, like that, and then split pinning it because it's a split pin, and like that. Now to add a little bit more curl to the edges, you could just use anything like a pen and roll down the actual flower, and which I'll just do that first, the bottom layer with this technique. But you can see that's just dry really stiffly like that on your flower, and you can add that to your card as an embellishment. It's another great way to use your Fun Flowers die. Rather than having it flat, you can pretty much just manipulate the cardstock just by making it a little bit pliable with some water or the shimmer spray which I made up, which is just water, cherry cobbler ink and a bit of shimmer paint in it. Alright, so thanks for watching this quick tip, and I'll add it to the card for you to watch my thing card. It's Friday to cardstock, and the stamp set I'll be using is from the Papaya College, from the brand new Stampin' Up catalogue, and I've put it all in just one DVD container. Alright, so I'm just going to zoom out so you can get a bigger picture. Okay, so using chalk chip, and I'm using the actual frame component of that stamp, inking that up with chalk chip. And just stamping that down. Okay, now I'm going to fussy cut around that. Here's the frame and what it looks like. I know my main focus wants to be this flower in this actual frame, and I just wanted some leaves coming out, so I'm going to use my Build a Blossom punch. This is that punch I was just talking about. Now I'm going to be using Old Olive because I've got lots and lots of scraps of that. I've just finished doing wedding invitations with this, so I'm going to punch out, I think 3 will be enough. It's going to rearrange it, so I'll just ink up the edges, and I'm going to use Always Artichoke to add a deeper look to the outside of those leaves. I can just move these out the road for the meantime. I'm just adding that deep artichoke ink to the outside. Now also what you can do is grab your, like a foam, any type of foam. You can use your paper piece of foam mat, which I don't have accessible, so I've got this one here. Turn the leaf the opposite direction and just draw a line, pressing firmly to create like the vein part of that leaf. So then you just got to slightly put some ink on it. You'll probably just be able to fold it. So it creates like a deeper part of the leaf. So I think that's just a great effect to add to your leaves. I'll be doing that to all 3. The different effect that has made on those leaves, and I just think that looks awesome. Alright, so I'll probably rearrange that now. I'm trying to figure out the rest of the card here. I'm going off by the Mojo Monday sketch challenge because I really like that layout, which I'll show you on my blog what I've done. Okay, you can see by inking that and by rubbing, I've actually rubbed the chalk chip ink around as well. So that's now created that look. I like that look much better, so it's not as strong, the very vanilla look. Okay, so what I've done is I've actually just gotten some Designer Series paper pack from, and used the Crumcade collection. I've used the Edgelet from the Adorning Accents, which is in the new catalogue, and that's how I've got that. And I've used Soft Suede, and I've just got a thin strip of chalk chip there. So that's going to be my layout. This stripe ribbon, which is retired, onto this frame cutout, and I'm just going to adhere that down, and I'm going to give it a quick trim on the other side here, like that. So that's on an angle. I'm going to pretty much glue dot that down. Oh no, yeah, no. I'm going to use the glue dots to adhere that. I wanted it to be, and now I just want to position the leaves. I'm just going to put one down there. So just using the glue dots on the tip. making sure that's adhered down underneath there, like that. So I am going to add a little sentiment to that. I'm going to have it just coming out here as a glue dot. Sticking it in. Just thanks on the side there. Alright, so that's my thank card. It's Friday. I hope you like it. Something, you know, just using your, see, I just used my scraps of red cardstock that I had around, and just by using the heating technique with your cups, you can use any type of measuring cup, you can achieve this same result. But I did want to add one more thing to this. The Choc Chip colours scheme here, I've got my spritzer, and all you do is you actually just push your marker in here, and just you twist it in, place it through the knob there, and you just squeeze. I just wanted to add this fun little element to my card. Just a spritzing technique just to roughen up, so it's not as a clean and simple card as what I've been doing lately. Alright, so I hope you like this card. Just something like a little spritzing tool can add that little element to the card. You'll be able to see a good close-up of that on my picture that I'll take a photo of. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy, and don't forget to like my Facebook page and my blog. So my Facebook page is Show Me the Love Jo Herbert, and my blog is joherbert.com. Thanks for stopping by.